Hey, this is Lauren and I'm back for another bake-along. On this video, I'll teach you how to make 2 Valentine's desserts. Conversation Heart Sugar Cookies and Red Velvet Whoopie Pies, because I love cookies. Let's go.
Yes! So crazy right now.
So we are speed baking through this bake-along today. The sugar cookies are in the oven. For Christmas, I marbled some sugar cookies, and if you're looking for the exact recipe and how to, you should check out that video for the step-by-step. And I need to check on them to the oven. I'm looking for a really pale color and not much browning on the edges, and this is exactly what I want. Now I'm gonna take these out and let them cool. So in order to make the whoopie pies, you'll need 2 large trays, and I've already taped parchment paper to them because I'm going to trace the outline of our cookie, and I don't want these to move. You'll see that it probably fits 6. This recipe makes about 10, but err on the side of caution. Starting with our dry ingredients, I've already sifted them all together because I am prepared today. This is 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, baking powder, and salt all together. A whole stick of butter, softened, not melted. You'll want to beat this for about 5 minutes until it gets smooth and creamy. You'll add a cup of brown sugar, light brown sugar that needs to be packed. And then you'll beat this together for about 5 minutes. Again, use medium-high speed. Next, you'll add vanilla. I honestly don't know how much is left in here, but you know what? We're gonna put it all in because I'm not measuring. 1 egg. Flying solo.
I'm riding solo.
And then you'll mix all this together too. This won't take long, less than 2 minutes. And next, you'll add a half cup of buttermilk. And then now is the most challenging part because I clearly did not wear an apron today. So we're gonna see if I can avoid any splashage. Is that a word? I'm gonna make it one.
Sure, Jan.
Last but not least, we'll put in a tablespoon of red food coloring. That red color is really strong. That's what we want. And the next thing we'll do is mix our dry with our wet. Ladle it with a spoon to ensure the least amount of mess possible because we all know how this is going to go. Let's taste it.
I'm in love with the cocoa.
Next, what we'll do is spoon this mixture onto our prepared trays. You can use a piping bag for this, but I do think I have more control with the little smaller spoon. I stand corrected. Just scooping out spatulas full of dough and squeezing it down into a Ziploc bag, and then I'll pipe it out. Ha! So much easier. So these will go in a 350-degree oven for about 10 minutes, maybe a little more, just kind of depends. The oven likes to fight me. Love is a battlefield. Our cookies are that pale color that I mentioned before. Now they're ready to be dunked. This recipe calls for royal icing, which includes 4 cups of powdered sugar, a 4th cup of egg whites, a pinch of salt, not a dog, hello. It's not your turn yet. Cookies are not for you. And a bunch of vanilla that we know I did not measure. There's 2 types of royal icing consistencies, and the flood is what I'm going for. So it's a little bit thinner. In addition to white, I've used a couple of other colors too. Kind of purple, dusty rose is the color I believe it says. And this, perfect Valentine's pink. You just take a heart, hold on to it, dunk it in the icing, and then let the excess drip off. You should actually do this slower than I did. Bad form. And taste test your work and then wash your hands. After you get any excess off the sides, and I truly just use my fingers here, you'll definitely want to take a toothpick and pop any bubbles that are forming in the middle, and then you can also use this toothpick to spread out the sides that didn't get quite covered. And I just have to say, look at how perfect these little cookies are. If you put them in the fridge for 10 minutes before baking them, it ensures that their shape doesn't move and they don't spread. Ensure you get an even layer. Oh, I don't even need a toothpick for this one. There we go.
You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need.
These are beautiful. Now it's time to give them that distinctive conversation heart touch. Let's write. You can write any saying on these cookies. I personally have a favorite of mine. Freak what you feel. Or you could write one out to your special someone.
I wanna lay down in a bed of roses.
want to be mine. Kiss me.
But I can't right now, so baby, kiss me through
Through the sun.
Thank you. Was like, baby.
Don't push too hard or else they will crack. This cookie did not want to be mine. Learn from your mistakes in baking and in love. Will you be my Valentine? Yes? No? Maybe? Maybe?
Bruh. Love hurts. Love
Now that I've got my feelings off my chest, let's finish up the Whoopie Pies.
got me in my feelings.
Grab one of our Whoopie Pies. Trace the outside of it first. The nice outer edge. I might stuff these with M&Ms. Freak what you feel. So I have some cute little XO sprinkles. You'll definitely want to squeeze the cookie together. That way the cream cheese does pop out to the sides. So you have that extra room to dip the cookie and sprinkles in. And there you go. We'll do a conversation heart cookie first. And this looks like the perfect one to break.
You're a heartbreaker, dream maker, love taker, don't you mess around with me. You're a heartbreaker.
The icing is very, very sweet, but the cookie is really thick and really buttery, so it balances all of that out really nicely. On to the next, our Whoopie Pie.
My God, okay.
Equal parts cake, equal parts cookie, so good. If this were really speed dating, I would have a very hard time to choose who would get my final rose. Comment below which one you think. I hope you enjoyed this bake along today, and as always, I will link the playlist that accompanies it. It's pretty bomb. You should give it a listen and subscribe for more fun stuff. Everybody have a wonderful and safe, happy Valentine's Day, and that's all for now.